Welcome back to the home of the Lit One. Breaking news as we prepare for this 2023 NBA draft on June 22nd. Don't forget, we'll have a special draft, special live stream here in the LitHoUsE with a lot of special guests. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you guys pull up Thursday night here in the LitHoUsE. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But before we keep promoting, let's get into this breaking news. Scoot Henderson and Brandon Miller will have an audience in Charlotte today. That's right, you heard me. They'll have an audience in Charlotte today with the one and only Tito Jeffrey Jordan, aka Michael Jordan, the former owner of the Charlotte Hornets, who is still overseeing basketball operations until July 1st, until the new ownership group is vetted. This is some wild stuff. I don't believe I've ever heard of this happening. I don't believe I've ever heard of a situation where two top prospects that are vying for the same pick on the same team are in the building at the same time, competing on the same day to be chosen. The more and more I think about this with the high risk, low reward from Brandon Miller's side of things are starting to smell really fishy. Publicly, reports came out late last week that Scoot Henderson's workout was more impressive. And one of the reasons, as per Jonathan Giovanni of Draft Express and ESPN, one of the reasons why it was considered the better workout is because of the conditioning that Scoot was in and the level of shape that he's in, his body already being filled out, and the lack thereof of Brandon Miller needing to add, some pounds, and he's been down with mono during this offseason, so he hasn't been able to get his conditioning up. It makes me ask myself, from Brandon Miller's team's perspective and from his agent's perspective, how is it beneficial to come back to Charlotte for a workout that saw your draft stock tank because of the workout prior? Why would these two guys be willing to risk injury going to work out this close to the draft in front of Michael Jordan? Something just doesn't add up. One of these players is, mark my words, they're trade bait. And to me, I feel like this is the Charlotte Hornets front office masterfully trying to keep the illusion that they're going to trade both of these guys potentially. Both of these guys are still in the running, so that whatever trade offers they're getting, they can continue to run the price up. Like, this is high stakes poker happening on the highest level. For Scoot Henderson, you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. If you look good again in the workout, Charlotte might take you. If you look good again in the workout, the Pelicans might come through and swoop in and take you. But for Brandon Miller, it's just a lose-lose. Also, I ask myself, if the pick is Scoot Henderson, then why in the world would you bring Brandon Miller back if everyone's saying nobody is offering any trade pieces for Brandon Miller, nobody wants to trade up for Brandon Miller? If Scoot's the pick, then there's no need to bring Brandon Miller back, because nothing is going to change in Brandon Miller's conditioning in 4 days. Nothing is going to change with Brandon Miller's body type in 4 days. Like, something is just not adding up. It's not making much sense. We're getting down to the wire here, and I'm expecting to know something officially by Tuesday. Adrian Wojnarowski came out yesterday and said that most teams would take Brandon Miller at 2. This thing is starting to get very hot. Make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, and let us know down there in the comment section below. What do you think of this celebrity death match between Brandon Miller and Scoot Henderson vying to be the number 2 pick in Charlotte? What do you make of this? Does this make sense in your estimation? Who do you think they're going to choose? Who do you think you would choose? Let us know down here in the comment section below. Don't forget the special NBA draft live stream that we'll be doing here in the LitHoUsE. Myself, Rev, and a whole bunch of guests live across the street from the Spectrum Center. Make sure you guys pull up, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, you in the mother LitHoUsE.